the future. Because global economic environment change rapidly. Introduction. What is the free business system, free enterprise system? The free enterprise system is a business system in which individuals are free. All individuals, all organizations, all the entity are free to decide what to produce, the goods and services, and free to decide how to produce the merchandise and services, and free to decide what price to sell in the market. All are free. That is the free enterprise system. Example of free enterprise system. One of the example is that our free enterprise system ensures that the Amazon.com can sell everything. Everything includes the television, toys. Amazon.com can sell televisions, toys, tools to computers, sell cameras, can proceed. Also, Amazon.com can sell the textbook for the university students. Amazon.com are free to decide what item to sell and what price to sell. That is the free enterprise system. There are 5 reasons why we study the business. The first reason why we must study the business is to help in choosing a career. I was heard that most of the students are F1 students. If F1 students want to work in the US, want to have a work visa, or want to have a permanent resident card, you must have a supporting sponsor. But there are some restrictions for the F1 students to gain the work visa and green card. That restrictions, one of the most important restrictions is that F1 students must work in the position of his or her majoring degree have the MBA, the business degree, you can work. Any business can sponsor you to obtain green card. Assume that you study, your major is a computer, your major is a music. You earn a music degree. In that case, only music company can sponsor you for your residence card. Another restrictions is that your sponsoring company must demonstrate that sponsoring company has the financial capability to pay you the U.S. prevailing wages, and the sponsoring company must submit the minimum 2 consecutive business tax return to the immigration office. Okay? That is the one of the most important thing why we study the business. If you assume that if you study early child education, you cannot work in Burger King because Burger King and music does not match. If you earn a theology degree, only church can sponsor you. Okay? Okay. First reason why we study business is to help in choosing a career. Business courses will introduce you a wide variety of employment opportunities. Second reason why we study business is to be a successful employee. The business course can help you acquire the business skills and business knowledge you need for the successful business career. Third reason why we study business is to improve your management skills. There are 4 basic management functions: planning functions, organizing functions, reading and motivating functions, controlling functions. To be an effective manager, to be a successful manager in your life, you must perform these 4 basic management functions. What is the planning functions? Planning function is that planning function consists of 3 elements. First element is that set the goal. Set the goal of the business. To set my objective in my life. It's the first job in the planning functions. Next element is that after setting the goal, you must choose the method in order to achieve that goal, achieve your goal. Why you study in school? Because your goal, your temporary goal is to maintain the U.S. visa. Maintaining the U.S. visa is your temporary goal. Next step is to determine the method, how to maintain the U.S. visa. The best method is to enroll the school. Enroll the school is the best method because low cost, most effective, most efficiently to maintain your visa. Third step for the planning function is that if you determine the method, you must budget. You must have the allocate. You have money, enough money to support for your goal. Okay, that budget includes the tuition fee, schools tuition fee, your rental fee, your textbook, a lot of money, budget will be required for achieving your goal. That is the planning function. Planning function is one first function of the management for basic management functions. Okay? This is why we study the business. Fourth reason why we study the business is to start your own business, to start your life. Fifth reason why we study business is to become a better informed consumer, better informed investor, better informed the students. By studying the business, you can more intelligent people making the decision and spend your money and spend your time more wisely. That is the reasons why we study the business. Okay, some slides are broken. Not matched with this computer. There's some maybe 7 or 9 slides cannot project. Okay? If you do not slide is broken, I recommend you this textbook. Very, very good textbook. Very, very important textbook. Most popular textbook in the U.S. school, U.S. university schools. Berkeley, UCLA, USC use this book as an original textbook. Okay? I recommend you to maintain this textbook longer, and later. After owning a business, this textbook will support you everything, okay, for you, for life. Learning objective 2, definition of business. Business is defined as the organized effort of individual persons, individual organizations, individual entities in order to produce the goods, in order to sell the goods and services for achieving profit. The goods and services must satisfy the client's need. To be successful in the business must be first organized. Second, business must satisfy the customer need. Finally, business must earn the profit. The purpose of a business is to earn the profit. Without profit, no business will be survived. Okay, the organized effort of the individuals. For the business to be organized, the business must combine the following 4 kinds of business resources. You must remember that there are 4 kinds of business resources. 4 business resources includes material resources, human resources, financial resources, information technology resources, informational resources, material, people, money, information must be commingled, must be combined to make a profit. Material resources are defined as a raw material. There are 3 types of inventory: raw material inventory, work in process inventory, and finished good inventory. Okay? Material inventory is the raw material that is used in manufacturing resources, as well as a building, machinery, laptop, portable computer are a kind of raw materials. Human resources, people, employee are human resources. Human resources are the people who provide their professional labor, professional knowledge to his or her employer. In return, employee receive the salary. Okay? Without the employee, no business will be survived. Without the teacher, no school will be survived. Okay? Without the student, no school will be survived. Therefore, human being is a second type of business resources. The government is a business organizations. All are a business organization. Schools is a business organization. Especially, there are two types of school. Private organization school and not-for-profit business organization type. There are two types of school. Therefore, all entities are classified as a business organizations. Third kind of resources is the financial resources. What is the financial resources? Money. My money is referred as the equity. Other people's money is referred as a liability. Borrowing the money from the bank is referred as a liability. There are two types of liability. Current liability, long-term liability, and financing equal other people's money, liability, plus my money, equity, equal total financing sections. Okay? This money is required to pay employee, to pay the vendor for purchasing materials, to keep the business day-to-day operations. Money, most important thing in the capital system, economic system. First type of resources is the informational resources. Information help the manager. Information help the manager how effectively combine the above three types of resources. Combine the material resources, human resources, financial resources effectively and efficiently, and how effectively the manager can use the material resources, human resources, and financial resources. Information will help. What is information? What is the data? Data, information, different. Okay? Information, computer, there are variety of software for the information management. Information technology produced variety of information management software. Your cell phone is a information technology. Your cell phone is a portable computer. This broken. Okay. Today, okay, there are three types of businesses: manufacturing business, service business, and merchandising business. Merchandising business is sometimes referred as a marketing intermediary